Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Tuesday, May 26th, 2015, and we're excited to have with us Choir Vandals. You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Choir Vandals. What's up, dudes? Welcome. I am such a huge fan of your music, so it's an honor to have you in here. Would you talk to me a little bit about going to Bloodfest the last weekend? Paint the scene for me, possibly. It's in a high school. In Howell, Michigan?
Howell, Michigan.
Which is a little-ish town? I don't know.
We just saw the high school, so...
Okay, yeah, you just went into
the high school is huge.
And then people are playing in, like, different rooms. He said classrooms
There was, like,
occasionally.
the two big stages were I guess, like, the cafeteria.
Okay.
And then, like, they had all the merch set up in the gymnasium.
Okay.
So that was cool. Like, I don't know. And then, there was little stages in, like, a classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like on the big stages were like the headliners kind of, and then they separate to the classrooms.
And then there was like the stage we played was stage C, which was like in a hallway.
Okay.
And that was kind of like I don't know,
The
more
middle
roomier. It
dub.
was like
Yeah.
middle bands.
Yeah.
On that one, it was cool. Like there were a ton of great bands playing that stage.
Yeah, that's such a cool concept of it being in it. That's such like an unconventional place to
Yeah.
have, you know, a
It was
venue.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were playing at were you playing at one end of the hallway and then everyone was down it, or?
It was kind of weird. It was more like an open hallway. It was
Okay.
like almost like in the corner of the hallway.
Okay.
So you had like 2 hallways leading up to it.
Cool.
So it was like an open spot, which was cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people were walking by too, so it was really cool. Like people just stopping in.
Yeah.
You know,
Checking
just-
it out for a bit and then kind of moving on. Yeah.
There's a lot of shit to see. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Did you guys get to go see other bands, friends,
yeah.
or any other
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
what sets impressed you? or-
Diamond Youth was awesome. Yeah. Pedal was great. And the early November.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Always
Modern
good,
Life
yeah.
is War was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. Finally get to see them.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I saw Roswell Kid. I thought that was tight.
Roswell Kid is awesome. Yeah, those guys are really fun
Yeah.
for sure.
Totally.
Thank you guys very much for coming out. Why don't you go into your next song when you're
Awesome.
ready?
Hey, hey, try to refrain, try to make. Hey, hey, I can prescribe to touch your dick. Hey, hey, still handle it out, still as good as they say. Hey, hey, think fuck the feelings away. You say, it's a house in the corner. It's a house in the corner. Through the window. In the summer, scared to death of your brother. Thinking in love with the feeling of us touching each other. I knew to look before I leave. Resting at my feet, I should stay to sleep. Hindsight seems so crystal clear. Hey, hey, think fuck my feelings away. It's a house in the corner in the window. In the summer, scared to death of your brother. Thinking in love with the feeling of us touching each
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Choir Vandals. So you guys went on a tour in January in the UK with Moose Blood, who is an awesome band, and Boston Manor.
Yes, sir.
Would you talk to me a little bit about that? First time in the UK as a band or otherwise?
Yeah, for all of us except for Will, it was the first time out of the country.
I used to live there.
Oh, okay, cool. We're born there? Or?
I was born over here, but my dad was in the Air Force, so we moved over there when I was really little and lived in a British town called Ely.
Cool. Did you any connections there? Like, were you able to stay with anyone that
Yeah.
you knew as a child?
Yeah,
or?
we my second set of parents live over there.
Cool.
Lorraine
I like
and
that
Neil, yeah,
reference.
So now they all have British
The
parents.
English
too.
mom.
Yeah, the English mom, which is its own thing. Okay, cool. And yeah, any stories from there? You said that the last time you wore these suits were in London.
Yeah, we were playing a show in Bristol, and I think it was Will who thought it up. He was just like, "Do you guys want to get suits for the London show?" And so we're like, "Yeah." So we went to this store called Primark over there,
Okay.
which had like pretty cheap clothing, but it was pretty nice. And we all bought suits. And we
Sweet.
kept it a secret from both other bands until like sound check
And
at
you just
the London
hopped
show.
out there with it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And they all just cracked up. It was awesome.
Sweet. So since you guys are from here and you see U.S. crowds a lot, is there any significant difference between the way that people view music in the U.K. or anything?
They seem to, the people over there, like in general, they were like younger crowds. It might have been something
Okay.
to do with like the bands that we were playing with.
Sure.
But like, yeah, in general, there would be like, 14, 15-year-old kids there, whereas here, like the majority of kids are going to be like around 18 or more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was like younger, and they really like music over there. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
like
they-
in the people in the bands, like they're more interested in like following like the people and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
like wanting to like talk to us and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, and like going to like a few shows. There was a lot of that, like where people would go to like 3 or 4 shows, and like
Because the
buy
towns are
tickets
so
ahead of
close
time.
together.
Oh,
they
I
can
see
do
what
that.
you mean.
It's not,
Okay.
it's not like in the U.S. where it's like, oh, we're gonna play here. and
Yeah,
way
St. Louis,
over
then
there.
Minneapolis,
Yeah,
or
it's like a
whatever.
2-hour
Yeah.
drive,
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So then you could see the same band night after night,
Yeah.
and then get
Yeah.
to know you guys
It was
or
cool,
whatever.
yeah.
I think one girl went to like 4 or 5
Yeah.
shows on
Yeah.
that
Sweet.
tour.
Shout out to that girl.
It was
right now.
That's really rad. Did you guys get to see any shows when you were out there? Any days off or anything like that, or no? Just blowing through.
Yeah, it was like a pretty like intense schedule. It was like 16 shows in 17 days.
Yeah.
But we had our own rental car, so we kind of like got to go like do our own stuff.
Cool.
And like I drove it the whole time. It was like super nerve wracking and
Yeah,
stuff. I
to be in
crashed
the
it
wrong
once,
lane
yeah.
and the wrong side.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
serious? You
yeah,
crashed it
yeah.
once?
The first day.
Yeah.
Full coverage though. It's
Yeah,
all
full
good.
coverage,
all
full
good.
coverage,
So
baby.
We can, yeah.
If anybody at the rental car place is listening, we were sideswiped in London to listen to Will.
Yeah, we
Oh
were
yeah,
we were
lied.
parked.
We lied to them. Yeah.
Blindsided. Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I saw a tweet that you're still getting like tickets in the mail or
no.
something.
That was recent. I just got one like 2 months ago. We missed what was it, like a toll bridge? It was closed, and so we're like, oh, we'll pay it on the internet later. The day went by, we forgot.
Yeah.
And here I am 2 months later, still getting these tickets. And I thought it said like Royal Mail, so I'm like, oh my God, the Queen is sending me a letter.
Yeah.
She wants us back now. And nope, it's just 60 pounds. That's all she wants.
Just say you don't have any more pounds,
Yeah.
man. All I got is dollars.
Fresh out
and
of
that's
pounds,
not good.
baby. Yeah.
See. Okay, why don't you guys roll into your next song?
Awesome. Let it all go. I'll catch a break, a glimpse of innocence, and try to hold it down. I'll swallow it with my mouth, and it's like going to bail me out. But it leaves me just ashes, like smoke from the past. I loved you on a tree. Should let it all go. I don't need it anyway. Back and watch my life run away from me. I don't wanna sit back and watch my life run away from me. I don't wanna sit back and watch my life run away from me.
Audiotree Live with Choir Vandals. So in an interview I read, let's see, you have an unwritten rule that no one is late to the stage, and you guys seem like a timely band in general. Where does that come from? Just like a sense of professionalism a little bit? Or?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, no.
Is this because of that Instagram where you made me? I was late to band practice one time and they made
Yeah,
me.
the test.
Oh yeah, they made me write out 5 presidents, do 20 math problems, and I was pretty sleepy.
There was a
so
physical part of the test, too.
I had to do
Yeah.
there was 20
push-ups.
jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 5 sit-ups.
He
This is not professionalism at all, though.
we like to give Josh a hard time.
Yeah.
Because I'm the toughest one.
Because you're the
so-
toughest one, yeah. You can handle it the most. Yeah, that photo of you, you do look pretty like you just woke up after
was-
doing all
yeah.
those push-ups.
Just woke up or something.
Something.
Or something along those lines. Maybe you were late for some other reason.
Sometimes Micah used to be late, like on stage, until we'd start a Micah chant. Until he'd get
Just
on there.
embarrass him, yeah.
Just because like you're hanging out in the green room or
No, I don't know.
In the bathroom or
Probably,
something
yeah.
dumb, yeah.
I try to get stuff done. I'm like, oh, maybe I should, just go to the bathroom.
He's in there
real
writing
Yeah.
up the test for the next time I'm late.
while he's being late. I like that. Did you ever get the crowd to cheer Micah?
No,
with you?
yeah, it was
in
like
St.
every
Louis,
time,
that's
yeah.
like our thing, yeah.
That's awesome.
They started before we do. So.
That's really great. Okay, why don't you guys roll into your next song when you're ready?
Awesome.
Audiotree Live with Choir Vandals. Will, I'm curious when you first got into hockey. Like as a kid?
Yeah, I was a child. I remember kind of playing with a toy stick in my driveway and stuff
Okay.
like that. And then my parents have season tickets for the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
So I go to a lot of games with them.
Cool.
Usually not this far into the year because they are always eliminated from the playoffs.
Because they're never playing right now. But
yeah.
So did you play hockey as well at all?
No, I didn't until I guess like a few years ago. I just like decided I was an adult and I could do what I wanted.
Yeah,
And so I went and bought hockey gear and just started going and like playing like pickup games and stuff like that. And I've been playing a little bit recently. I had a run-in with the boards though and got a concussion. I'm not very good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more of some, just a platform on which like I can talk trash on other people and not back it up at all.
Yeah. You can just like put other people down on the ice and then get wrecked.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I can skate kind of fast, so I can get away from them.
Cool. Yeah. You do chiptune music, they said. When did you start doing that? Keelan, who's like the guy running the TriCaster, introduced me to this whole concept like 2 years ago with this band Crying. But
I started doing it, I don't know. I just used to hang out on MySpace so hard. And I found these dudes in like Europe who were doing it. And I was like, man, that sounds awesome. You know, because you play video games.
Yeah.
And my mom hates it. You know, it's noises, and I love that she hates that.
So you're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
So what's the process exactly? Like how do you record the sounds? I guess I'm curious.
Basically, there's like a little some man in his mother's basement, buried in like the Sahara Desert, has created this card. It's on like a Game Boy cartridge, and then it has like these little things you can like program out the notes and the different sounds, and then you just like plug the Game Boy straight into like wherever you're recording.
Oh, okay.
And record it from there.
Cool.
So you just, it's way easier than this. Like if this was a Game Boy, I would just hit start and I would go sit in there with those guys. And
then it would just you'd have a beer in there
and
while like yourself is playing out here.
Yeah. So.
Are there a limited number of sounds, or can you blend them?
Oh no, you can. I mean, you can use more than one Game Boy. You can blend. I don't know. I don't know.
There's limits for him.
There's no limits.
He does not like rock and roll in his chip tunes. He doesn't like singing in his chip tunes.
I don't like. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna call me out.
It's very specific.
There's gonna be all kinds of chiptune people trying to kill me now.
Yeah. It's okay. Just explain it. Just explain to me like what you're into or why.
He's a purist.
I'm a purist.
Okay, so you just want the Game Boy noises.
No, they're being turds. I like it all.
Okay.
I do. I don't know.
As long as it gives you that retro feel.
As long as it pisses my mom off, I'm good. That's what it's all about, right?
That's the standard. Yeah. Shout outs to moms though. He loves you, I'm sure.
I do.
So.
All right.
Okay, why don't you guys roll into your last one? And I will say that their new EP, At Night, is out now on 6131 Records. You can get it, and they're on tour later in June with Dads also playing the fest in Gainesville. So check them out at the end of October.
It's nothing lost, no words or sentiments. It's copy quotations and coffin fits. Some driving nights occupy some time. If I'm kept quiet and kept in line. How could I be by myself?
Audiotree Live with Choir Vandals. You can get their new EP online and streaming, all that kind of stuff, and check them out on tour later this year. Thank you guys very much for
Thank you.
playing.
Thank you. This was fun.
Thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew making it look awesome. And viewers, thanks for watching. Support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a week or so, and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye. Sweet.